Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation. Ugyom and I will be taking you through complementing communicative language teaching and task-based language teaching. In the content, we have introduction, communicative language teaching, features of CLT, task-based language teaching, features of TBLT, how do they complement each other, and finally, we'll go through the benefits of integration.
This approach combines the strengths of communicative language teaching and task based language teaching. It aims to integrate the principles of both methodologies in language education. CLT, associated with linguist Stephen Krashen's input hypothesis, focuses on meaningful communication and comprehension input, whereas TPLT, linked to the interactionist theory, highlights the role of social interaction and engaging task in language acquisition. This combined approach recognizes the value of both theories in promoting effective language learning.
Communicative language teaching is an approach to language education that prioritizes developing learners' ability to communicate effectively in target language. It focuses on real life language use rather than grammar and vocabulary memorization. CLT integrates the four language skills and promotes active participation through interactive activities. The teacher acts as a facilitator, guiding learners in using language authentically. CLT emphasizes learner centeredness, fluency, and development of both linguistic and communicative competence. Its goal is to equip learners with skills necessary for real world communication. Well, now I'll take you through the features of communicative language teaching. Number one, it emphasizes on communication and in real life situations. It uses authentic materials and contexts. Student-centered approach promoting learner autonomy. It is meaningful interaction and task-based activities. It is functional and integration of language skills. Culturally aware communication. Interculturally competent. So these are some of the important features of communicative language teaching.
So, I would be taking you all through TPLT, task based language teaching. TPLT is a dominant approach in language teaching, emphasizing the use of tasks to enhance second language learning. Tasks are seen as valuable tools in language education, encouraging learners to actively engage in meaningful and authentic activities that promote language proficiency and skill development. Now, let's talk about some features of TBLT. The first feature is use of meaningful and authentic tasks, followed by its emphasis on communication and interaction. It is a learner-centered approach in autonomy. It focuses on language use, not just language forms, and it is a problem-solving orientation in language learning. It also emphasizes on feedback and reflection for improvement, followed by integration of language skills, and lastly, assessment based on task performance. Let's go through with the features of TBLT. It uses meaningful and authentic tasks, followed by it emphasizes on communication and interaction. It is learner-centered approach and autonomy. It focuses on language use, not just language forms. It is a problem-solving orientation in language learning. It provides feedback and reflection for improvement. It is an integration of language skills, and it is an assessment based on task performance.
Now I'll take you all through how do these two teaching theories complement each other. First, we have communication focus. CLT and TBLT share a common emphasis on meaningful communication. We have authenticity as well. Both approaches value the use of real life materials and context. Learner centeredness. CLT and TBLT prioritizes learner engagement and autonomy. Integration of language skills. Both approaches promote the integration of listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. Assessment and feedback. CLT and TBLT support ongoing assessment and target feedback for improvement. So by combining CLT and TBLT instructors create a learner-centered environment that promotes authentic communication, meaningful tasks, integration of language skills, and effective assessment. So this is how they complement so well together, and they support so well in terms of acquiring second language acquisition, and also it helps guide the second language acquisition. Now let's look at some important benefits of integrating these two language teaching theories. Number one, enhance competence. By combining CLT's emphasis on communication with TBLT's focus on task performance, learners develop a broader range of communicative skills and strategies. They gain experience in using the language to achieve specific goals, improving their overall communicative competence. Number two, authentic use. Integrating CLT and TBLT allows learners to engage in tasks that reflect real life language use. This exposure to authentic language situations enhances their ability to understand and use the language in practical context, preparing them for the real world communication. Increased learner engagement and motivation. The combination of CLT and TBLT creates dynamic and interactive learning environments. Learners are actively involved in meaningful communication and task-based activities, promoting higher levels of engagement and motivation in the language learning process. Finally, we have integrated skills. Both CLT and TBLT emphasize the integration of language skills. The complementary teaching of these approaches encourages learners to develop their listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills in an interconnected manner, reflecting how these skills are used together in real life communication.